Yeah, good morning, friends. Today our topic is control structures in Python.
Good
We have,
morning.
yeah, good one. We have an experience of using the control structures in C programming. Uh, Control structures are just way they will specify how we can how the control will flow from one step to another step in the program. There are different ways of control structures. Can you name anybody? I think we have done in C programming. Name some control
Sequence
structure.
control structures,
Yes,
selection control structures,
yes.
iterative control structures,
Okay, those are the types. Give some examples.
if statements,
Yeah,
if else, nested if, switch case,
yeah.
for
Conditional
loops,
control
and
structures
do
you
while.
mentioned, and case
Yes,
control structures also mentioned. Looping statements.
for loop,
What are,
while loop, do while loop.
yes, yes. The same type of control structures will be in Python also, but little bit change. We can discuss with some examples how the control structures will work. Simple example: the syntax may vary, but working is same. Simple example: if you see here, if a is equal to 33, b value is 200. We have considered here the statement if b greater than a and two dots. After the condition, we need to place two dots here. Print b is greater than a. So here, what is the mistake? What is the mistake?
Indentation.
Yes, indentation. Here you see in the output there is an indentation. So in C programming, every statement should be ended with semicolon. That is the caution we must take care. In Python programming, indentation need to take care. That is the difference. So after fixing the indentation, you may get the correct output. Indentation means four white spaces need to give. After this before this printf statement, we need to give four white spaces or four tabs, four space bar. If you press four times, then it will be correctly prints. Okay, this program we can do by considering the uh, elements through keyboard. Here I have hard coded it. Actually, a value and b value I have fixed here. But without fixing it, we can take the elements from keyboard, and in a lively we can do. We can able to check whether the number, which number is greater or which number is lesser. Also. Okay, that is if statement. Now the same program uh, with the else block. There are two blocks in if. Previously we used only a simple first block only. Now you see a is equal to 200, b is equal to 33. If b greater than a, two dots with some condition is given here. If the if this condition is succeeded, first block will be prints, else the second block. There are two blocks with if, first block and second block. So this is quite similar with what we are doing in C program. Only the difference we found in the case of in the form of syntax. That's it. Working is same. Syntax is different, right? This is the second example. If else. See here in red color, I am showing another example. Here, if you see, a is equal to some value taken taken some value, b is equal to also some value. If b greater than a, if the condition is true, then the first block will print. First block will execute. Otherwise, there is another condition to check. Another condition is to check. This is ELIF. LIF. I think this you could not found in C program. ELIF. LIF. Another condition is there. Then if that condition is true, then the second block will be print. Here in this example, there is no condition after the first condition is failed. Automatically second block condition will be executes. But in the case of here, again the condition is need to verify. So what is the output for this program? The program which he placed in red box. What is the output?
A and B are equal.
Yes, A and B are equal. Good. So now come to this program. Now, students, you can able to understand why we need to use LIF, and here in this example, if you consider A is equal to 300, B is equal to 33. If B greater than A, if the condition is true, the first block will execute. If the condition is not true, again we have to raise another condition. We have to do with another condition. If this condition is true, the particular block will execute. Otherwise, there is another option also. So try to understand the difference between these three. I have given a task to you regarding calculation of roots of a quadratic equation. Roots of a quadratic equation depends on a discriminant value. Discriminant is b square minus 4ac, which we call it as some d, anything d. If d greater than 0, then we can able to calculate the roots, like minus b plus root of d by 2a, minus b minus root of d by 2a, and print those x1 x2 values. The whole thing we can do instead of this line. L if b square minus 4ac or d equal to 0, then roots are minus b by 2a. Here there is no d, minus b by 2a, that's it. Only one root exists because both the roots are same. X1 is equal to x2 is equal to minus b by 2a. At the end, we can say that roots are complex. We would not calculate now. So based on this example, you can do the roots of a quadratic equation. Okay. Not only that, calculating electricity bill. The same program, same type of syntax you can follow. Okay. That is about if else and elif. Do you remember the for loop in C programming?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Mauno. For I want to print the line numbers from 1 to 10. For Just tell me for
I equal to 1.
0.
for
I
I is
equal to
equal to 1,
I less than or equal to 100.
I less than or equal to 100,
I plus plus.
I plus plus. Great. After that, we need to start with some bracket. Within that bracket, we need to write some. What we need to write here? Printf. No response.
I.
Mono.
I.
Percentage D.
Percentage D, comma
I.
I. This is the for loop in the case of C program. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you remember all this? Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now the syntax in Python. For val in sequence, 2 dots, body of for. Val means variable, we can change it. Consider a simple example. Take some list or array. Here I am considering some list. Numbers is equal to some one list I have considered, and basically some it's taken as 0. Now for val in numbers is this one. What is the list you are considering? That is numbers, right? In is also a keyword. For is also a keyword. Numbers, you need to consider what is the list you are considered for the present example. That is the number. That is the same list. Okay, right now 2 dots are also taken from syntax here. If you see 2 dots, right? Now sum is body of the for. Sum is equal to sum plus val. Automatic sum basically you have considered like 0. Now you have to print the sum of all these numbers. Fine. Is the code anything code is reduced as compared with C programming? Addition of elements in an array. Expressive language means within less number of lines of code, you can do more. That's why it is a expressive language. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Harshini is responding.
Yes, sir. Harshita, sir.
Harshita. What about other girl students? All the people are joined. Respond any other girl.
Yes, sir.
Who are you?
Sankirtana, sir.
Okay, good. Sai is joined. Okay. Yeah. Now come to another another function which you may not see in C programming, range function. We can use this range function along with for loop. Do you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
For x in range, range is a function. This function you can use along with control structure for. For x in range of 7, print the x values. So the values will be printed from 0 to 6. 0 to 6. If you see the same example for x in range 2 and 8, what will happen? Yeah, in between the 2 and 7 values will be printed. So 242, third example. Can you guess what will happen? Not 40, just will be take like a 20. Yeah, what is happened?
Odd numbers have
Multiples
Even
of
numbers, sir.
Yeah, even numbers, that's fine, but what is this first 2? What is this 20? What is this 2?
multiples of 2 in between 2 and 20.
Why multiples of 2 only?
Because 2 is given in the end.
Third parameter, step size, which is a step size. If you consider 2, you add 2, you will get 4. Add 2, 6. Likewise, this third parameter is step size, right?
So,
That is a range function. Range function you can understood along with for. Okay. Here for is a keyword. X is used to represent the variables or numbers inside 2 and 20, 2 and 40 in a given range. You need to print the values inside of this range. Okay. Let us try to check the programs, whatever we have done, what we have discussed. We just try to have some look like for loop. If you consider for loop, just to try to implement what will happen. Is it clear everything?
yes, sir.
Let us take some easy. What is the expected output? What is the expected output?
65, sir.
I think we are correct, right? Here, this is actually a comment. This is also a comment. How many lines of code we have done to add the elements in a list?
5 lines.
5 lines. Imagine about C programming. How many lines are required? I think it is just more than 5. With 5, it is not possible. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Even though you declared or hard coded the list, we need more than 5 lines for the case of C program, right?
Yes, sir.
Simple example with for. Let us complete using for. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, we can do it. Let us consider a value take from the keyboard. Do you remember the statement? Consider another number. Yeah. Can anyone tell what to do next? If
B greater than A
if B greater than A, then
is to
yeah,
B is greater than A.
B is bigger. Okay. Any errors are there? Syntax errors are any?
Colon, sir.
Colon
Columns.
done. More than that?
Indentation.
Indentation.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it is sufficient. Now, again, it is showing wrong.
Sir, else after indentation.
Yeah, else after
Col-
indent. Yeah, correct. Uh, colon I kept. Enter first number 45, 56. Which is bigger?
B.
B is big. Right? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, let us check with elif. Elif after we can do some Test condition same. What is the last condition? Else.
Print A is bigger.
Yeah. I can use from here. Yeah. Enter first number 45. Second number also 45. Same. Is it clear? The difference between if and elif.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. When you can able to vote,
If you are 18 plus.
if your age is greater than 18. Suppose you have considered age. If age is greater than or equal to, here greater than or equal to is an operator. Age. What is the, you are eligible to vote. Else, there is no other condition. See, programming is a combination of all. Here we have used a control structure called if, and we have used the operator called greater than or equal to. Another operator called is equal to, and we have used the data type called int, and we have used the predefined function called input, and one more predefined function called print, and a variable called if. Sorry, age. So combination of a variable, operator, data structure, a predefined function, and operator, predefined function, and again a predefined function, and syntax. Combination of all these things only will become a simple program. Not only simple program, any program is a combination of all these things. My age is 39. I am eligible to vote, right? Okay. Suppose someone's age is 15. 15. Still, how many days, how many years he has to wait to cast the vote?
3 years.
3 years. That also we need to specify. How to specify that? You have any idea? How many years he has to wait to cast his vote? Age is not greater than or equal to 18. Let us consider some variable called x is equal to 18 minus age. Right? Suppose user entered an age called 15. 15. So the variable under age will be a 15. So does the first statement executes?
No, sir.
This first statement will not execute. So what is the value of x in that case?
3. 3, sir.
What is the value of x in that case?
3, sir.
3. So that we need to mention here. Yeah, 15 years age, you have to wait for 3 years to. Okay, here plus is used as a concatenation. Plus, and the value of x is printed like string, and again the state. You have to wait 3 years to. Okay. So can we do the program like the number is even or odd? Can anyone help in that? To check a number is even or odd, let us consider a number is a. Sorry, I've considered a number a, and here I'm just changing the same program. What is the condition?
A percentage 2 double equal to
A percentage 2
equals to double equals to 0.
20. 20 is a even number, right? Likewise, you can do different programs. I'll post some of the programs based on these control structures. Please practice. Okay. You can stop for today.